The stock market is more about emotions. That's what I always keep saying. Psychology and emotions and your discipline. Discipline, consistency, and emotions beat brilliance any day in the stock market. Okay, patience. Yes. Okay, guys. I'm now going to unmute one by one. You'll have to raise your hands. Raise hands option है इसमें, right? Okay. I'm going to unmute one by one. Raise your hands. I want all of you to first. I'm going to wait for 30 seconds. I want each and every one of you all to think of one question, one relevant question, okay, and ask me which can help in the communication of the course, okay. Maybe some things need to be added in the course, maybe some things you all are expecting from the course, okay. One well thought of answer, sorry, one well thought of question, okay, which the answer can help everybody, okay. It can help everybody. All right, think about it. I'm giving you 15-20 seconds. Then you start raising your hands and I'll ask you the question. Okay. Thought of it? Okay, Gagan. Hi, Gagan. Please tell me your question.
So good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Sir, my question is right now, what I am doing is like I'm just investing. I don't know about the stock market. It's just I'm a rookie. I'm just a beginner, and I just invest based on the intuition or on the blue chip stocks. So like I have invested 5 years back in just Tata and NTPC. So that time I just bought one share of each of around, it was around 600 700 rupees. Now it grew to around 21 2200 rupees, but that's a very small amount, and I was not knowing about the stock market or the platform how to buy it. It was just a thought कि यार चलो करके देखते हैं इसको. So means I'm a very beginner. I don't know about much of about investing. मतलब तुक्का चल रहा है और वो तुक्के से ही चल रहे हैं. I just want to know how to invest, how to use the platform, एंड कौन से स्टॉक आ रहे हैं, कौन से जो स्टॉक्स हैं जिसके कम प्राइसेस हैं उनको हमें कैसे बाय करना चाहिए और क्यों बाय कर रहे हैं हम उन्हें, और हाउ टू ट्रेड देन, लाइक FNO, और इन सब चीज़ों के बारे में आपकी बेसिक, अभी बेसिक से एडवांस इस तरह से चलें कि हमें सब कुछ आता भी जाए स्टॉक मार्केट के लिए, और हम इन्वेस्ट भी कर पाए, लाइक ETF में कैसे करना है, SIPs में कैसे करना है इन्वेस्ट. So we
Very,
don't know it. We just do it like other people are doing, but we don't know about, we don't know consciously about it. So that's
very good.
expecting to know.
So, like how you started out also, I also started out when I was 19. Okay, I also started out just with the large cap. You know what the mistake I used to make when I first started out. Now I used to take a stock. I used to see the past returns. If the past returns
Right,
in 1 year is very good, I used to be, oh wow, what a stock. Chalo, I'll buy it. Okay. Now,
right, sir.
in your case also, once you build more conviction, when you know how to research the stocks yourself, no, then you will put in more money. Just now, how you said you bought one share. Okay. Now, even though you may have more money to invest, you are a little scared to invest because you don't know much about the stock market. Okay. So, in such a case, I would advise, if you really want to put in your money and you still don't know about the stock market, okay, always start with an index fund. Okay. I explain in the course exactly what is an index fund. I have an entire chapter, in fact, what is index fund and mutual funds. So these are the best ways to begin. First, you start with index funds and ETFs, then you go on to mutual funds, then you go on to something called ready-made portfolios, then you start picking your own stocks. And even when you start picking your own stocks, like you said, you start off at the top. Okay, start off with the largest stocks. Okay, that is till you don't know, till you build conviction, and it takes a little time to build conviction. Obviously courses are a very good way to start off in the stock market, okay, like this course. So as you gain conviction and as you gain confidence, your position sizing will become bigger. If you had more confidence, I'm sure you would have invested even 10 shares in Tata Power, or even 20 shares, or even 100 shares in Tata Power, okay. but it's all
Right,
about
sir.
developing conviction. And this is a good start if you made, I mean, if you're joining my course, because I take you from absolute basic to the advanced level. And here then you will know what to do, you'll know what valuation is, you'll know okay, whether a stock is undervalued or overvalued. You'll know okay, bhai, the fair value of this stock should be, let's say, 100 rupees, and now the stock is quoting at 80 rupees, means it's undervalued, means I should buy it. Or if the fair value is 100 rupees and the stock is quoting at 150 rupees, it's overvalued, I should not look at these stocks. Okay, so this confidence you will gain through knowledge, and I'm sure in the next few months or in the next year itself, you will have the confidence to put in much more money and benefit from the Indian stock market. Because guys, listen to me very carefully over here. Indian stock market is not going anywhere for the next 10 years. Okay, minimum 10 years, minimum 10 years. The growth that China has had from 1990 to 2019, that crazy growth phase, okay, where a lot of people, a lot of millionaires and billionaires were minted, even in business, even in the stock market. That golden period has come for India right now. It has started from around, let's say around 2022, it has started from roughly. It's not going anywhere for the next 10, 15 years. So you're not late. You are not late on the bus, okay? But things to learn about the stock market, you should have that curiosity. So to answer your question, you will get better as time moves along. You will build conviction and you can take advantage of the stock market as long as you have जो इच्छा है ना, just the इच्छा should be there. That's it. Got it?
So one more thing, like you said that we should invest in index funds and everything. That I also know that always wanted to invest in Nifty 50 or Sensex and everything. But now I don't know, when I get to the platform like Grow and all, we can buy Nifty 50 in FNO option, but we cannot, just buy. There is no option for like to buy of Sensex or Nifty 50
Of
or
course.
something.
Type Nifty Bees, NIFTY BEES. Okay.
PEE.
Yeah,
Acha.
BEES. Bees. It's quoting for somewhere 260 something, 267 or something like that. Okay. You can buy as many stocks as you want, and those are something you can buy blindly also because they are Nifty 50 index fund. Okay.
And for Sensex, sir?
Sensex may you'll have to. It's called SNP SNP Sensex. Just type SNP Sensex once, and SNP should come as the first word. You'll find it.
Okay,
You'll find it.
okay,
Okay. Okay. Next,
okay, okay.
I think Chetan.
Hello, sir.
Hi
Sir,
Chetan. How are
I'm
you?
an SME investor. Sir,
Sorry.
I'm an SME investor, sir.
Okay.
Sir, while investing in SMEs, there will be no con call for analyzing the company.
Uh,
So I
yes.
cannot be confident while invested in that company, sir. So how to analyze that company, sir?
So in this case, I
How
agree
to
with you.
analyze the company?
This is one of the drawbacks or one of the risks of investing in SME companies. Okay, there is not much detail. There is not much detail about that company. Okay, so there is nothing you can do about it unless you can go and visit. Let's say if they have some factories or if they have an office, they might have. Let's say if they are on their annual report, they might have one section. Again, they might, some SMEs give, some SMEs don't. Investor relations. Okay, investor relation department, you'll find one phone number down at the bottom. Okay, you can call that phone number and you can ask for certain information. But this is a general limitation in SMEs where they don't give much information. They're not supposed to give much information. Even for example, SMEs, instead of declaring their quarterly results, instead of declaring their results 4 times a year, they are mandated to declare their results twice a year. So they are on a half year basis. Okay, so this is one of the drawbacks. And here you will have to rely on, for example, I'll tell you my own example. Okay, I don't know whether this applies to everybody. I'm a member of one very powerful Twitter group, sorry, one very powerful WhatsApp group in which there are many Twitter stock market influencers. Okay, like around, I think there are like 18, 19 or 20 very knowledgeable investors. So the kind of knowledge I get in that group, they have a little bit of insider information, or they have a little bit, not insider information per se, but information that is not publicly available in the public domain, and about SMEs and about all these things. Some of them do site visits. Okay, so there I get a good amount of information with relation to SMEs. Okay, but otherwise we are stuck with this limitation. You can't do anything for the con calls and nothing. You can check in their annual report if there is an investor relation team which they are which they have, and the phone number to the investor relation. Very good question. Okay, excellent question. I can clearly understand that you have a decent amount of knowledge about the stock market. Anything else, Chetan? You have raised your hand still.
Sir, that's what, sir. I am able to find SME stock, good SME stocks, and I can get sectors, but I am not able to find any information about the companies. So
Okay.
I'm not getting confidence for investing in that companies, sir, for long term, for 5 years, something like that.
Correct. And these companies, तो they have big lot sizes. You have to invest more than 1 lakh, 2 lakhs. तो चेतन, मैं आपको एक चीज बोलूंगा कि there is one there is one website which I discuss in my course. Okay, this is the ultimate app and website to find multi-bagger stocks. And this website is this. What is the charm of this website is they have stocks. They select stocks that are only below 20,000 crores market cap.
Sir, sir, can you repeat it, sir, please, sir?
I discuss in my course, I
Hello.
discuss about this one. I teach you how to use this one website. Okay. One website, which the important point about that website is it tracks multi-bagger stocks, only multi-bagger stocks out of the entire 5,000 stocks that are listed on the BSE NSE. It has around only 300-400 stocks. All stocks are below 20,000 crores and it gives you a lot of information. So some of these stocks which you cannot find con calls of now, on that website, you will find a lot of details about these SME stocks. Okay? You understand what I'm saying?
Sir, and, sir,
Huh?
and please teach us, sir. Hello. Sir, and please teach us how to find and how to analyze if it is undervalued or overvalued by seeing peg ratios and peer, something like that.
Yes, yes, yes. That is there in the course, Chetan. That is there. I teach you
Okay, sir.
valuation completely. And I also tell you, and I also take you through a walkthrough of this website. How to pick multi-bagger stocks. Okay, it is in chapter number 6. Okay, look out for that one. How to pick multi-bagger stocks. And I take you through literally a walkthrough to this entire website. And like I said, this website, it has companies only below 20,000 crores. They cover companies below 20,000 crores. फिर अगर वो company शायद से 20,000 crores के ऊपर if it goes, then it's there on the platform anyways. ठीक है? But it starts coverage of companies only below 20,000 crores and it gives you a lot of information. So some of these companies, SME companies you're talking about that don't have con calls and that don't have other data, you can find a lot of data on this website. So this might clear off majority of your doubts.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Most welcome. Anyone else? Guys, come on, raise your hands. Who's this? Do. Hi, Akshay. Unmute हो गया? Hi, Akshay. We have unmuted you. Please, if you have a question, please ask.
Yeah, sir, good evening.
Good evening.
Sir, I wanted to ask, like some of the SEBI registered platforms, like they are giving the membership that you give this much of amount, and we will give you services for 25 years. And like the benefit would be like that, if some of the best IPOs are coming, we will go through the QIP segment, and through QIP segment, you will be able to like generate returns. So is it useful, or we should not like go for that kind of segments?
You are asking that these guys are for a fee, they will put you in the QIP segment. I have not heard of something like this.
Like qualified institutional investors.
Correct.
And I mean, they मतलब उनका ऐसा मानना है कि सर आप अगर हमारे से जुड़ते हैं तो हम आपको जैसे जो भी अपकमिंग आईपीओस है, पोटेंशियल मल्टी बैगर आईपीओस हैं जो अच्छे रिटर्न्स देते हैं, हम मतलब आपका पैसा क्यूआईपी के थ्रू मतलब लगाएंगे एंड आपको रिटर्न्स मतलब इस तरीके से यानी करेंगे. मतलब आई डोंट नो सर कि वेदर दिस काइंड ऑफ थिंग हैपेंस और नॉट. दैट इज व्हाई आई एम आस्किंग.
मुझे तो ये पहले बार सुनने में आया है. I don't think this thing should happen because you see there are ways
Okay.
like example I'll tell you something. If you want to invest in startups, okay, so the minimum investment in startups usually is 25 lakhs and above. Okay, so some startups only take for 25 lakhs, some take for 50, some take in multiples of 1 crore. Okay, a normal retail investor cannot invest this amount. So there are platforms which collect money for such stuff and they invest in startups. Those are there. I've heard about that. But a SEBI registered platform through QIP, this sounds very fishy to me. You'll have to really look into it with detail. And to find out, you please go to SEBI website. Okay. If you go to the SEBI website, you can clearly, there is a list over there of all organizations and individuals who have got SEBI registration, unka number, you please cross verify whether these people are actually SEBI registered or not, because there are lot of scams happening in the stock market nowadays. People will sell you a lot of stories that are too good to believe. This is the first time I'm hearing about this. I have not heard about this. Idea sounds genius, but can they do it or no? Idea actually sounds genius, but
Okay.
I'm not sure whether they can do it or not, whether the law allows them to do it and whether they can actually do it. So please go to SEBI website first and identify whether these people are actually SEBI registered or not. Got it?
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Most welcome. किसको अनम्यूट कर रहे हैं? Areeb. Hi Areeb. Good
Hi
evening.
sir, how are you?
I am fine, Areeb. How are you?
Absolutely great, sir. Sir, I just want to know that you are in a group, WhatsApp group where you get extra information. So I have heard somewhere that the graph which we are looking on the grow, just like the angel one, it is 15 seconds delayed as compared to other traders, which are big traders. They are 15 seconds away from us. Is this
Correct.
true?
There have been cases like that, and there have been allegations also like that, and it's proven also to some extent. Abhi, this can happen in few cases, but this is not the general law. This is not that all of them have access to these trades before us. The only places where FIIs and DIIs have access before us is that 9 o'clock to 9:15 window. Those 15 minutes they are allowed to place trades before us. While this, what you're saying has happened before, okay, it's not the general law. And to be honest, as retail investors, we cannot do anything about that. To be honest, so might as well not even think about that because we don't have that. Let's say we don't have that advantage. And now, to be very honest, in today's day and age, na, Reep, everyone who is doing anything illegal now is going to be caught. Yeah, technology is only so good. If technology is so good, you can't get away with anything. You cannot get away with anything. So one or the other day, they are going to be caught. And this chairperson that we have, SEBI chairperson, Miss Madhabi Puri Bush, she's going hammer and tongs after everybody. Everybody. See, she got that. I mean, she's put allegations on that Sandeep Tandon. Sandeep Tandon,
Yes.
few days ago, that Quant Mutual Fund. What a guy, man! He's come up from nowhere in 5 years. This fund has gone from 100 crores in assets under management to 93,000 crores. He is Sandeep Tandon is a rock star. Literally, he's a rock star. I was his biggest fan. I still am his biggest fan until because these allegations are not proved. Okay, these allegations are not proved. I am literally his biggest fan. There are people who will literally kiss the floor he walks on. He's that level. You're going after such a person and you're taking him down. So who are all these people who are doing these small scams? Of course, they will be taken down. So let's not even think in that direction.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Mayur? Yeah.
Hello,
Mayur?
good evening, sir.
Good evening, Mayur. Good evening.
Sir, some time back, the finance minister was asked why there is so much tax in Indian market.
Uh,
So, can you explain it? Which type of tax? And sir, why NYSE is better than Indian market?
yeah. So we have, see, firstly, though, we have on our if you sell shares, okay, there is long term and short term capital gains tax. Okay, so if you hold equity shares for below 1 year, then that is short term capital gains. Matlab any profit that you make on your sale of shares, you will be taxed at 15%, 1 5. Okay. Secondly, your long term capital gains, if you hold it for more than 1 year, and if your profit is more than 10% in 1 year, then you are charged 10% long-term capital gains tax. That is nominal. But you understand, while buying and selling shares also now, we invariably pay a lot of tax. There is something called STT, securities transaction tax. Then there is GST on top of STT. Then if you're with a full service broker, you are paying service charge to the broker also. So we end up paying quite a lot of taxes on our shares, but it's not so much also. That question, which I remember this question, and I think she gave a very stupid answer. I'm quite sure, right? I don't remember exactly what she said, but she said a very stupid answer she had given. So while our these taxes now, they are not there in American market, okay, and the reason why people say that NYSE and all they are NYSE and American markets, firstly, they have more depth than Indian markets. Matlab how we have over here futures and options contracts. Okay, so we'll have put options and call options and different kinds of options. Over there, they have many more such contracts. Anything you can think of also now, it's already there, the contract. So their markets have more depth. Their bond markets have more depth. Okay, so you can do more things over there. I don't know exactly the taxation that is applicable over there, whether they have this STT and GST on this, and you know what I mean? But generally, in terms of things, American markets have more depth. Now, guys, also very important, Indian markets are being included in the JP Morgan index of bond funds. Okay? So our bond markets are also day by day, our Indian markets are becoming more in depth, more in detail. Okay? So in the next 10 years, we are also going to be at par with the American markets. Okay? And in terms of taxation, also we do have all these other taxation issues also. Okay? Just now they have also increased the taxation on FNO trading. In the last few days, May it was announced they are planning to make FNO trading now from business income into speculative income. Speculative income now, actually they missed the bus over there. You all should follow my Instagram profile. I had covered this over there. So what they are saying, okay, now we are going to make it speculative. What used to happen with business income is, business income, if you had FNO gains, you would pay 30% tax only if you are in the highest tax bracket. With speculative income, you pay 30% tax on FNO gains from the first rupee. That is the difference. Secondly, if it's business income now, you can set off business losses against FNO business income. So you can set off those losses. Now, if it's speculative income, you can't set off your business losses. I think this was personally a very dumb move by SEBI, because the thing is, actually, who uses futures and options? It's futures and options are used as a hedging contract. Okay, it's used as a hedge. Big companies use FNO contracts as a hedge to actually hedge their business. So they needed, those companies needed to set off their business loss against their FNO income, okay, which now they were not able to do because it's under speculative income. Okay, she's thinking of targeting the crazy traders, okay, these retail traders who do a lot of FNO contracts and all. I'll raise the tax and then they won't do FNO trades. Who thinks of tax before doing FNO trades? Have you ever thought in your life of tax before doing FNO trades? Nobody thinks of tax. If you want to really discourage FNO trades, you increase the lot size. But they made a mistake over here. So our taxes, you can say, a little more, but they are not exorbitant, to be very honest.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Most welcome. I think Arun Malik. Unmute. कौन Arun? Yeah, hi
Yes,
Arun.
sir.
Hi
Hi
Arun.
सर, हेलो सर. सर मेरे दो क्वेश्चन हैं सर.
हाँ जी.
पहला सर, क्या फंडामेंटल जो एनालिसिस होता है वो स्विंग ट्रेडिंग में कोई सब्सटेंशियल बेनिफिट ऐड करता है? और सेकंड सर, इस कोर्स में क्या सर फॉरेक्स के बारे में कोई जर्नल आइडिया मिलेगा?
So let me answer second question. Forex के बारे में, I have not experimented with Forex. Okay, so I don't know anything about Forex trading, to be very honest. ठीक है? All I know is that currency is a different asset class. It has a different risk and return profile, which I discussed. ठीक है? तो currency के बारे में I don't know much. If you ask me about cryptocurrency, I'll able to tell you, but I can't tell you about Forex because I don't know. Second question, swing trading में, see, even when you're doing trading now, the first thing is you should always pick fundamentally strong stocks. Even if you're doing swing trading, क्योंकि if your swing trade goes against you and you have to hold that stock for, let's say, the medium term or for a few months, it should be a fundamentally strong stock which has the potential to go up. Because if you're going to swing trade in kachra stocks, then that will be like gambling. Okay? Because the stock is only kachra, and if your swing trade goes against you, that stock is going to keep going down. You have to sell at a loss. So there is where fundamental analysis comes into. You should always pick and trade on fundamentally strong companies. Firstly, because in case it goes wrong, you can hold on to that company and cover your loss. And secondly, fundamentally strong companies are more predictable. Okay? With kachra companies, it can go, anything can go happen. But with fundamentally strong companies, you're in a position to predict with more reasonable certainty. In the stock market, nothing is guaranteed. Okay, stock market is all about probabilities which give you the best possibility of success. Okay, we are all dealing with probabilities. Nobody knows for certain. So that was the relation between your fundamental analysis and swing trading.
यस सर सर क्या हम टेक्निकल को डील करेंगे सर कोर्स में?
Yes, we are dealing with technicals, but we are not going into too much details about technicals. I will tell you the basic indicators you are supposed to use, and I'll teach you about the basic indicators you're supposed to use for swing trading, like your RSI, MACD. I'll teach you all about candlesticks, and little bit we'll go into a little bit detail about futures and options, and I'll also give you the best platform to trade on futures, and not to trade, the best platform which will help you form strategies with futures and options. Got it?
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Most welcome. Nobody else? Guys, I have one question for you all, which this question, anyone else has a question? Nahin, na?
No.
Okay, guys, I have a question for you all. I want each, okay. There is somebody.
Hello, sir.
Hi, hello.
I want to ask, you have said a few minutes ago that Indian market is going to be bullish, like for 10, 15 years, like that, like the US. So, is Indian market truly going to be bullish? Because I have seen in news that the stock market is overvalued, so it might crash also. So I just want to have some idea.
Yeah. So what I'm talking about is the general trend is bullish for the next at least 10 to 15 years. Okay. Beach mein we can have corrections. We are not going to have crashes. You see, we are firmly in a bull market right now. Okay. I'll tell you my prediction. Okay. We are firmly in a bull market. So stocks are going up. But in bull markets, the correction is very sudden. Like example, guys, you remember on June 4th when the market fell? Oh my God, it fell so much. That correction was sudden. It was a vertical drop. So in bull markets, if you are going to capture 40% upside very fast, okay, be ready for a 10 to 15% downside also equally fast. Okay, you capture the upside. Overall, you're very positive. But this during bull markets, the corrections are very sudden. We may have in the middle, for example, if you take a 15-year period, in the middle, we may have 6 to 8 months, possibly even a year where the market does not do anything. That does not mean the market is crashing. That does not mean the market is crashing. Market has to cool off, and market cannot only go one way. Okay, it's healthy for the market to correct. It's healthy for the market to take a break. It's healthy for the market to consolidate. So then it can go for its next leg up. Now, example, what I predict. Now, the budget is there. I think on July 22nd, they have the budget. Now, what we are going to see is a build up till in anticipation of the budget. Everyone in the market will expect कि, okay, oh my god, government is going to allocate so many thousand crores for railways, for power, for infrastructure. So all these stocks, defense, so all these stocks will rise in anticipation for the budget. Once the budget is announced, I'm expecting a drop in the market in the next possibly week or something. A drop in the market. I'm not telling you to sell your shares. Don't try to time the market. Okay? Never try to time the market. Vijay Kedia was a very, very, very famous investor, and I've also mentioned this in my course. He said only two people can buy at the bottom and sell at the top. One is God, the second is a liar. Okay, so don't try to time the market. Even I am expecting, now even I'm expecting, I'm not telling you it's going to happen. So till the budget, I'm expecting it to go up. After the budget announcement, there might be a little drop. Okay, okay, we'll wait for a few weeks, we'll wait even for a month, then it's going to go up only now. Our macroeconomic indicators, our macro situation in which India is in right now, we are never going to get this ever in our lives. Please understand. I may be elder than y'all. Okay? In your lives also, na, a guarantee 100%, y'all will never find a situation that we are in right now. Everything has aligned for us. Everything. US is going down. That whole these US that is so idiotic, you know. How much fake money they've printed, na? They've just printed money again and again and again just to get it. You know how a government is supposed to operate? If if you want more money, if the government needs more money to pay off its debts, what are you supposed to do? That government is supposed to raise taxes. But when you raise taxes and get more money, you become unpopular. And then they'll lose the election if they raise taxes. So what do? They print money. If you print so much money, the value of your money gets devalued. So US is going to go into the drain literally. Okay? Europe is anyway finished. China is on the way down. Japan will never gain its regency again. Who's left? Who's left? It's India, it's Brazil, it's Indonesia, countries like that. And amongst all of them, now India is number one. So we are in a Goldilocks scenario, what they call. But beach mein there will be market falls. I'm not saying there will be a crash. There will be a market fall. But in a bull market, the fall is sudden. Got it?
Yes, sir. Sir, one more thing.
Huh.
As we know, since after the COVID hit, US is printing a lot of money. So as all all of us indirectly we are pegged to the US dollar. So will it affect us India?
It will affect us in the short term, maybe. Okay, it will affect us, but now the world is moving away from the US dollar. Now our own BRICS currency, our BRICS countries are also getting together. They are trading in non-US dollars. Before, in the early 2000s, if you traded in non-US dollars, all these so-called dictators from the Middle East, from your Gaddafi to your Saddam Hussein to the Shah of Iran in 1979, and there are more also. Okay, I'm not able to recall their name. What was their downfall? Their downfall was they suggested that we will start trading oil in non-US dollars. That time USA was so powerful, they went in that nation. Okay, they're saying, "Oh, guys, you need saving." Okay, they went into those nations and they killed all those dictators and they disbanded the entire army. Now US cannot do that. End of the day, it's all money power. US is its money power is reducing. Now, if Donald Trump comes in again as president, now all these big military bases which they have all over the world, he's going to remove all of them. He's saying, why? These are all expenses. He thinks like a businessman. He doesn't think like a politician. Okay. So yes, and now Russia also has gone against the US. China has also gone against the US. They are all trading in non-US dollars. They are trading oil in non-US dollars. It's happening. Even India and UAE traded some goods in non-US dollars. Okay. I think, yeah, it was oil only. I think they traded some oil in non-US dollars. So this is the beginning of the end for the US dollar. Okay. And there will be a phase where we might get a little bit affected. But guys, India is on the rise. Who knows, in the next 20 years, the rupee can be the primary currency. You got it? So beach in the short term, it's not the best news, but in the long term, we will adjust. It's not a scenario where we can't adjust. And already things are in motion.
Thank you, sir.
Most welcome. Yes, Chetan.
Sir, can revenues and bottom line and cash flows can be
Sorry, cash flows and what? Bottom line? Unmute, you know. I think Chetan, you're having some kind of technical issue from your side. I'm unable to hear you. I just heard some revenues and cash flows. What? गगन के पास कर लो.
Hello, sir. Like you said that we should not anticipate the market. Supposedly, we are seeing that before budget, if we expect that railway shares may go up because government is focusing more on railways. So, don't you think in the short term we can invest? Like we know the right now the prices are very low. We should invest in the stock market before budget when everyone is anticipating bullish. Just take the advantage of that, and when the stocks go high before budget, just take out your money and you can earn a lot.
See,
Is there some problem with
yeah.
this?
Logically that makes sense, but it doesn't always play out like that. Okay, this is not an exact science. So for example, what you're thinking now, already so many people in the market have already thought that and they've already bought railways shares. Okay, market is a forward thinking animal. It discounts everything that is already going to happen in the next 3 to 6 months. Okay, it's already priced in. So example, railway shares. Okay, railway shares, the ones you are looking at, the ones that are popular, okay, they may have already run up so much. For example, Jupiter wagons, Titagad wagons, okay, they may have already run up so much. Now, if you go and look, example, on my Instagram yesterday, I did one post in which I said, guys, railways, where to look in the railway sector. So there is one specific technology that's coming up in the railway sector. It's called Kavach, okay,
Okay, yes, sir.
Kavach.
Hmm.
So
Yes.
that is one area where people are participating in Kavach stocks. Those are some railway stocks that could show more value. But railway is already pretty much, let's say, it's a discovered theme. Okay. So the price may
Hmm.
already be. So you need to see, even if you're investing in railway stocks, while your logic, it makes sense. It makes sense. But I'm telling you, find railway stocks that are still undervalued. You can't blindly invest at these crazy valuations. Got it?
Acha. Okay, okay. And so one more thing, like IPOs come, so how to invest in IPOs, and like some of the IPOs get to the premium of many folds. So how to decide when to buy an IPO and how should we buy an IPO and on which platform should we buy an IPO, because people generally don't get the IPO even if they apply also.
So I've covered this in my course. TK, we have a whole chapter about IPOs. I tell you what all you're supposed to look for in an IPO, and obviously neither you nor me are going to read that whole document called DRHP, Draft Red Herring Prospectus. Okay, and that's a 400-500 page document which practically you can't read. Okay, practically nobody
Right,
reads that. Correct.
right, sir.
So
Hmm.
I give you, I take you through another website, which is the best for IPOs. Okay. In that
Hmm.
website, all the data of that DRHP is given in a very nice way. It's given section by section. Everything is given. Your valuations are given, pre-IPO valuations, post-IPO valuations, how much is fresh issue, how much is OFS. All these terms also I discuss, and I tell you to look out for a general thing, that look for this before investing in an IPO, and this is the website you're supposed to look for. That should be more than enough to invest in IPOs. And as far as allotment is concerned, guys, this is a completely different subject. I'm coming up with my own product. Okay, this product will tell you the chances of you getting allotment in an IPO. So if there are five IPOs together, let's say, okay, there are five IPOs together, and you need
Mhm.
15,000 rupees to invest in each IPO, and that 15,000 gets stuck for 4 5 days until you get allotment or you get a refund. So now suppose you don't have 15,000 into 5. My product will tell you, boss, in this IPO, you have 20% chance of getting allotment, there 30%, there 40%, there 50%. So it will really help you in the process of selecting which IPO you have maximum potential of getting an allotment. That is a separate thing. Guys, I unfortunately have to go somewhere. So last 5 minutes till 7:30 we'll close. Okay. So get your best questions on. Let's
And
go
so one
to.
more thing, how long this course will run? Means
Oh, this is a little bit of a long course. I cover everything. I'm giving you all guys
Okay, okay.
much.
That's what I was asking. How long will it go?
Approx 18 to 20 hours. Approx.
18, 20 hours. Okay, that's
Approx.
fair. Okay, okay, sir.
Thanks.
Can company's revenue and bottom line can be manipulated or what, sir? Company's revenue
Huh.
and cash flows and profits can be manipulated or what, sir?
Everything can be manipulated. If the company wants to manipulate, na, anything can be manipulated. I want you to do one piece of research for me. Okay. There is this company, it's an SME company called Varanium Cloud. Varanium. Varanium Cloud. This company listed on the SME platform with big fanfare. Okay. I think about 2 years ago it listed. Huge people have made, I don't know how many X returns, 8, 10, 20X returns they made. Okay. That whole company now has turned out to be a fraud. What the promoter did, he did a lot of PR in that company. He is telling that we have factories here, we have factories there, we are getting assets. When people went and checked, there are no factories. They're saying we are manufacturing this product, we are manufacturing that product. There is no product. Okay, so fraudulent, matlab anyone can be fraudulent. Okay, it's so your question, anything can be manipulated. Read about this case study of Varanium Cloud, and now they've caught him. And when the share price went up so much, this promoter has sold. He had 64% shareholding. It's come down. He sold it at that price, and now he's got some 38% shareholding. Anyways, he was caught now. He's going to be jailed, and he's going to be in big trouble because you can't misuse public money. That's a big crime in today's day and age. Okay, next. Guys, I have one question for you, which I want an answer from everybody. Okay. I want an answer from everybody. This is the last question I'm answering. Okay. And I desperately want this answer. I really want feedback on this. Okay. Yes, please go ahead.
Yes, sir. Like you have said before about the details of SME website. So can we get to know that website name?
SME website? Oh,
Yeah.
that. Acha, yeah, okay, okay, okay. No, no, that I discussed in my course. I'll have to walk you through that. Okay. You come to my course, you on in chapter number 6, we'll discuss how to find multi-baggers. In that, I tell you all about it. It's very interesting, and that website is super amazing. Okay. So you'll have to join me on my course for that. Now, guys, it's please. I want to ask you a question. I want an honest answer from all the participants. Don't run away anywhere. There are 19 participants, nobody running away. See, how big a deal is this language barrier? Like example, I'm talking mostly in English and I also talk in Hindi. But what is it a deal breaker, me talking in English or me talking in Hindi, for example? If this course was fully in Hindi, would you all be more, would you all would more people, let's say, be interested in it if it was fully in Hindi, or this little bit English is okay? Because I talk mostly in English. My Hindi is not so great, to be very honest. I try my best to talk it in Hindi. But is it a deal breaker, me talking in English? Is it a deal breaker? Just please answer. Interested in English mostly. Please do life itself. Okay. English is better. Okay. Come on, guys. I need your feedback. English is better. Wow. Amazing. English. Okay. Bus, that's it. Only 4, 5 people have answered. Come on, guys. I want your. Okay. Great. Great. So you all are okay. Some people are okay. Okay. Some people are okay with only English, and some would prefer Hindi. But it's not a deal. English is not a deal breaker, right? You all would still, most of it Hindi and English is fine. Great, 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 great. Thank you guys so much. Okay, it was a pleasure meeting you all. And stay tuned. If you all have subscribed to the course, great. I will see you in the course. and probably we'll have one more doubt solving session a little later on. Let all the course material be uploaded, then you all can view the course, and then you all can come back to me with more focused doubts. Okay, so thank you guys, have a great day, and I will see you all soon.